shit, I was jamming.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, what's up, everybody?
What up, everyone?
What's up, Gage? What's up, AJ? What's up, Ledka?
It's
Yeah.
good,
Hey,
good,
what's
good.
going on?
What's up, chat?
Yeah,
we got
shout
the
to
house
everybody.
today.
Chat. Look,
Big
Gage,
shout
you
out.
gonna do this or am I gonna do this?
I'm scrolling. Eric B, what's up? Stan, Sea of Serpents, Zach
Damn,
Grubb,
What was that?
Ken, Boza,
Hell yeah. PK.
Luke's in the house, Kaiju in the house,
Hell yeah. Nice.
Equaline in the house. What's up, John?
No, H.
John No 8.
905 in the house.
Dragon Soul.
Dragon Soul. Pat.
Pat,
No, what's happening, Pat?
Sacred Serpents. What's up, Chantrell?
What up with it?
Looks like
How's
that.
everyone doing? Everyone all right?
Yeah, everybody's doing good. I'm doing good.
Doing good, doing good.
We made it through another week, guys, you know.
Yeah.
Another week close to getting some eggs. We sort of keeping our fingers crossed and carrying out the process. I know he had a heart attack this week when I sent him a post by Aussie Boyd's, and it was two snakes locked together. But the caption said that, like, this week he was ending his season. And when I sent this to Gage, he lost his shit because ending the season and Gage doesn't feel like he's where he at.
Yeah, mine ain't even going yet.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, we've got a little bit of an echo. Let's see if we can fix that. It's a bit scary when you see people, but you know, when the big man like that tells you he's knocking off his season now, he's obviously got something kind of dialed in to work in a certain way for him. I've often heard Ozzy speak about how he likes to have that time for hatchling, that time is for pairing, and he almost likes to have a break from the pairing and a break from the hatchlings and stuff like that. So he likes to do it that way, you know.
Right.
I'm with Oz. I'm going to be locking off in another 3-4 weeks. In fact, I didn't do any pairing this week because, as you guys know, I was putting in some hard work this week. But yeah, I'm going to be locking it off in a few weeks myself, you know. AJ, do you on them weekly or monthly?
I didn't catch the very beginning of that.
Not feed. Breed. Sorry.
You were
pair.
breaking up.
Do you pair on a weekly, monthly, or random?
Weekly.
Weekly. Logan?
I guess weekly, yeah. What do you mean?
Weekly.
What do you mean by that?
Well, so for instance, I base everything around a weekly system. Okay. So you'll feed on I feed on a Sunday. I will let the animals die. They feed on a Sunday lunchtime. They get till Tuesday evening to digest their food a little bit if they've eaten, and then they get paired on a Tuesday night. They stay in with the female until a Friday, the latest. Then they're removed and put back in. They rest till Sunday. They feed again, and then they go in. So I breed and feed in a weekly rotation at sort of opposite ends of the week, so that the animals get a little bit of time between feeding and breeding, so to speak. So you don't get put in and get offered food straight away, but then you don't eat food and then get put in straight away. You get like a little bit of a break in between.
I get you. Okay. Yeah, I do it almost exactly the same way.
Right.
Yeah.
Weekly cycle.
Yeah, it makes sense, you know, that I know that some people do it in different ways, but sometimes, you know, it's just because I always I always get when people say, oh, it's going to be a storm tonight, I'm going to pair my animals. And I'm like, well, what if it's feeding day today? You know, you're just going to pair them just because there's a storm tonight? I don't understand that. Like, I want to have some structure, let the animals understand that there's some structure. And
Right. I used to pair when storms would come in, thinking that it would increase my chances of locks, and it would interfere with feeding and all kinds of stuff.
And maybe if it's a male that's having a hard time to get started, like breeding, maybe trying during a storm and like moistening the container and like trying to give them all of those advantages at once.
Right.
right,
Maybe
but
tis in the house.
be a rule of thumb for you, though. As a rule of thumb, you would try to work around the scheduled the feeding. You know, if you breed on a random and it ends up on feeding day, that male's in there with that female, then that male misses out on his opportunity to eat, and geez, that female misses out on her opportunity to eat as well. So, you know, it's quite important that that you should kind of do it like that. Guys, if anybody misses that, your missus is in there. Hi, Nicole. Sorry, guys, we don't even pay attention to this chat. Guys. Hi, Nicole. Who else has turned up? Kara Shay's turned up. Lindsay, hello, darling. Okay.
What up, Lindsay?
If anybody's got any questions, please stick it in the chat, and I'll endeavour to not forget that there's actually people here watching us, and we're just talking about any old shit like we always do, because it's what we do. And I even forgot that you guys were here. So please stick it in the chat, and we'll Craft watching this live of the day. What's happening, Craft?
So let us know if you can hear everybody good too.
How many lots must people do? The good rule of thumb?
4.
Yeah, 4. You'd like to say a minimum of 4, and if it ain't done after 6, it's not really going to get done, right?
I guess it doesn't mean, you know, that it didn't take, just because things don't happen right away, right?
Right.
Always be willing to read your animals first.
And here's the truth, you know, I can show you. Oh, echoes appeared from nowhere. I can show you pairings that I did last year, right? And these, I can show you visual locks between the two at the end of it. At the day, just because you see the visual locks, it doesn't actually even mean if you've had a visual lock that you're going to get a clutch. You know, there's so many variables. There's so many things. You know that female has to decide to go. If there's a slight spark in temperature, or she's spooked or something, she may decide to not go through with it, to reabsorb, even back it all out, even before ovulation, then grow those follicles up to the point of near ovulation, and just literally just back it out because she decided to do that. You know, there could be something wrong with the sperm, the temperature of the sperm. There's so many variables, and even if all of that is fine, that still doesn't actually mean you're going to get a clutch at the end of the year from her, because, you know, I could show you girls that in racks together, and I could gun them, and the temperature's the same, and I saw just as many locks on one girl as I did on the other girl, from just as an experienced male on one girl than to the other girl, and one will give you a clutch and one won't. It's no answer to it. It's just one of those things. You just got to, like I always say to people, you just got to do the work, carry out the process, and keep your fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Well, which leads me on to something else, guys, because, you know, sometimes even when we keep our fingers crossed, the odds gods come along and they kick us right in the place where we don't like to be kicked, don't they, Gage?
Yes.
Yes.
Let me.
Not only do they kick you where you don't want to be kicked with the sex, but then they kick you with the gene
Genetic
stack
code.
as well. Yeah, yeah, and missing genes that seem to disappear into the wind. Right, Gage?
Right. I'm gonna go set up.
Okay. So, guys, Gage has got his, if you like, his last clutch of 2022, if you count by the lay date, and his first clutch of 2023, if you go by the hatch date. So it just depends on how you see it, you know.
Eric's saying we got.
Okay.
I've been hearing it.
Yeah, me too. But and if you can all just have a little look at your echo suppressor and see. But I don't know what I'm supposed to say about it. Eric, is that any better?
I think it's still there. Figure it out.
It's when everyone but Mike talks.
Yeah, so that's You might need to do whatever you. Go.
Oh, okay, we'll give this one a little shot here. Let me take that for a bit.
Let's see if that's
So yeah, guys, Gage has got his last clutch. It was to create some het clowns. It was a visual clown bred to a co-dominant animal. We seem to think that, based on what we can see, that one of the genes that Gage was led to believe was in one of the animals isn't there, because we haven't seen any animals that look like they're yellow belly, and there was supposed to be some yellow belly in the pairing, and then he got a little bit unlucky because he got what was it, Gage? A 4-to-2 ratio, males to females.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some absolute bullshit like that. The poor man is missing his yellow belly. That both of his spot noses are males, and he only got 2 bloody females out the clutch. So if you all think that this is a walk in the park, I'm afraid you're dreaming. That shit's just gonna come and kick you where you don't want it to kick you. But you got to keep smiling, keep moving, and over the course of it, the odds gods will sort of balance out, and you'll do okay. There you go. Right. So, guys, tell us what we think we've got here, bro.
I believe I got.
Ooh. Yeah, spicy egg.
Ow! That was my finger. An Anchi. Spicy Anchi. A pastel Anchi.
That's right.
All males.
Yeah. That little Inchie's got a whole bunch of hate.
Dang. And then 2 female Anchis.
What, Iron Dog? Always good to see you, brother.
Yeah, odds gods hit me pretty hard. 4.2, and all single gene animals except for a pastel enchi.
Ouch.
No yellow
Say
belly.
that- Yeah, no yellow belly, right, guys? There was supposed to
No
be
yellow
yellow belly,
belly.
but it doesn't seem to be there. Which is pretty rough, guys, but unfortunately, that is just the way it turns out sometimes, right?
That's right.
And I forgot to put you on solo for all of that, Gage, and nobody even mentioned it. But there you go, guys. There they are in their pride and glory. Because we're rubbish at this, guys. You've got to understand that actually the basis of this program is that we sit about and do this a lot of time, and we just decided that instead of doing this, and we'd do this so other people could listen to us ramble. So we forget you're there. We forget to put people on solo and stuff like that. So it's all good. They're pretty though, guys. Babies are always pretty, right? Babies are always, we all love.
Always.
Yeah, the babies never get old. Just to point to everybody that remember last week I showed those 6 animals and
Yeah, the one that
we weighed them and I fed them last Sunday, and 3 out of the 6 ate straight away. So 3 of them are already on the road, and hopefully tomorrow we can get another 1 or 2 if we get lucky. All 3 of them on food as well, and then we'll weigh them and we'll take it from there and see how we get on with their sizes. So AJ, when do you think the eggs are going to start coming? What do you reckon? You got any prediction for your first clutches? Like how long? You reckon a month or so, maybe 6 weeks, 8 weeks? Where do you think you're at? Go on, stick your neck on the line and give us a prediction.
anywhere between
Hold on.
Yeah, it's a
Guys, do you think you can try and mess with the echo a little bit, guys? Because we're having a little bit of an issue with this echo today. There we go. That might be better anyway, Gage. I realised that I had my hotspot on to find something to my tablet, so it might be better straight away.
Okay.
Let's see. Sounds better.
Echo going now.
Oh, there.
Might be.
Sounds a little bit better on my end.
Iron Dog and more Forge in the house.
Ledka, what was I talking about? You know, I spoke so much. I went to go and sort out that echo, and I can't remember what I was talking about before I left.
I think AJ was explaining something.
Yeah, I was talking about.
That's right.
You asked when eggs were gonna start coming. I said anytime now. Hopefully before the end or before.
By the end of March.
Yeah, hopefully by then. And then I'm sure we should probably have something. Hopefully.
By March, so another 6 weeks maximum. My incubator should be wearing again because I'm getting very lonely with that incubator whirring in the background. Emilio, what's happening, my brother? It's good to see you, brother.
What's that?
But we're carrying out the process. We're doing the pairing. You know, some of the girls are getting fat, starting to get the ridges across the back.
Right. Slowly,
Some
but
of them
right.
stopped eating. You know, you pay attention to the feeding, the positioning, all of that, and we're getting there slowly, slowly. And already making plans for, you know, the next season, right, AJ? Already trying to decide where we're at, because realistically speaking, especially somebody like yourself who tries to be fluid about when they breed, you must be constantly thinking ahead to the next move, because at least for me, right, because I breed seasonally, I could almost say, right, I'm going to finish up in March, and then in June, July, I'll sit down and work out what I'm going to do next year, because I know I'm not going to start till October. For you, because you're trying to be more fluid, you constantly have to think about where the next step is going to be, right?
You do. And you also have to be fluid, though, too. Like, if the market starts moving a certain way, like, it's good to be, if you're not ahead of the curve, it's good to be on top of it, you know? But then there's also, like, sometimes a girl will just start eating out of nowhere and she's not on the plan yet, but she ends up getting the size. So you're like, huh, all right. Now when we start moving, you just start thinking of males, you know?
It's time to pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, which also you need to have basically. It's not about having too many males, but you need to make sure that, like AJ says, that sometimes a female gets herself ready quicker than you think she's going to get ready, and you don't want the situation where you're hanging about. I'd rather have a male sitting on the shelf not working than have a female that's ready to breed and not have a male for her.
Yeah, we were at that dangerous point where we could possibly be low on males, but we do have some stuff that we've bred, like last year and even the year before. We have a couple of snakes from, and if needed be, like something came up and we could use something like that too. So
Right.
Sometimes you have to be a bit flexible as well, you know, because some of the males, they get a little bit shy. Some of the males, if they don't eat, there's only so long you can continue to use a male regardless if he's not eating.
the snake's gonna let you know what they want to do. It's got to be wrong with this. I don't want to go.
It's always tricky knowing when to push, when not to push, when to sort of be excited. Sometimes we misread. You know, I can't remember who I was speaking to the other day, and I said, "So listen, I collect data, more data than most people I know, and I don't think I'll ever have all the answers, because every season something weird happens, something happens. You think, oh well, that's not supposed to happen. That's not how we planned it." If anybody, go on, AJ.
The same story. Like, doesn't matter what you're dealing with. The more you learn, the more you need to learn.
Yeah, that's right. Because even when you learn that, actually, it just keeps changing, right? There's always something new. Literally, that there's always something that turns up that throws you, that you thought you had that shit covered, and then you realize, okay, maybe I didn't have that covered. Right. Eric, you don't have your incubator ready? Get any?
No.
It doesn't even have one.
Make one.
You get in trouble with Mike.
He's over there messing with me.
Yours is yours factory bought or is yours homemade? I know that the other two boys are like me; they've got homemade incubators. What's your one saying, Logan?
Yeah, I bought mine. It's a hot box sea serpents.
See, fancy. He got the purpose built one. We running Coca-Cola fridges here, guys.
That's right.
None of that fancy business.
Running refrigerators and
Nice.
such.
Yeah,
That one
that's
actually
nice.
came from Red Rocks. From Red Rocks Amphitheater.
I don't. Thoughts on Tri-Stripe? What's up, Derek? I don't know actually very much about Tri-Stripe. I don't have. Actually, I even got out of genetic stripe just to keep myself tight. I was going to be doing Geeky Clowns, and I decided against it in the end, and just backed out the project based on the fact that I don't have enough space. I don't know anything about Tri-Stripe. I know that it's a lot of money. It's quite a rare gene. It's not that common, right? I do know that. Holds a lot more value than genetic stripe, right, guy?
Right.
I really like Tri-Stripe. If you want to see some really good looking Tri-Stripe, check out Colorado Cold Blood. Their line is amazing, and they got it with Ghost now too, and those things look awesome.
Okay. I think there was a guy in the UK made some. I think they were. What did Bob Boo make? Was it Tri-Stripe Desert Ghost? Was it that Bob Boo made? What did he make?
Yeah.
I believe so.
There was a guy in the UK made a couple of them, and I think actually Justin made a bid on them when he came recently to the UK. Hey, what's up, Nikita?
Hey, Mike,
What's happening?
stop your cam and restart it, please.
Any better?
Is he frozen to everybody or just me?
He does look frozen to me. How about
Frozen.
out there?
Yeah, you've been frozen for the last 5 minutes, but your voice is clear.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
people don't need to see me. I'm ugly and old anyway. As long as they can see me. What's up, Mrs. Brad?
Hey,
Should I leave and come back? What should I do?
yeah.
Go ahead and try.
Only takes a moment. Oh yeah, they said it's frozen, throwing up gang signs.
Yes. I'm rubbish at this, by the way.
That's always fun trying to believe I'm always like, "That's the fucking button again."
Yeah.
Got Alex,
Nicole
bruh.
says he wasn't frozen until he left and came back in. Okay.
Hello. You guys, get out of my way. I'm over there. You go over there.
Definitely
Is that any
sounding.
better?
It's a black screen, but it sounds better.
What do you
Sounds
mean it's the
better.
black screen?
Is anybody else?
Yeah, I've got a
Can't
black
see
screen
me.
too.
It's a black
Can't see you
screen.
at all.
Oh, well. Never mind. I'm here, everybody. I promise. I just want the weather to warm up a little bit and my eggs to come, and I'm excited for next season. Next season is actually going to be super exciting for me because by then we should have some visuals ready to use that I've already produced, and we can go for some shorter odds and make more visuals and take some projects to another, not like another level, but just to keep the project moving forward. It's kind of that. It's kind of like how it always is. That like that every year you kind of look at where you're at and where you want to go, and a lot of the stuff that we do, that we know that every year we just build on it and building it and building it. I know you heavy with that nanny now, right, AJ? Like you're gonna be working the nanny fairly hard in the upcoming couple of years, right?
Yeah. I really like what granite does to a lot of different things, like the graniteiness to it, and then like the blushing on the neck and like the extra like bubbles on the side gut area and stuff. It adds. Also seems to be working like a darkening gene too, which is always nice.
Well, I know, Gage, you working on the Huffman, right? Which is, I think this is going to be quite an upcoming little thing, the Huffman. Quite a few people picking up on this, a bit of work with it.
Yeah, I gotta hope I can stay ahead of it, you know. Gotta work it. Gotta get this boy to lock up. He's afraid of his girlfriends.
Yeah, but he's young. He's not sure what to do with it yet. You know, he needs. You know, we had a discussion earlier today, and initially when you were talking about him, I didn't realize that he'd only actually been in with a female 4 or 5 times in his life, in his whole life.
Right.
Right. And so for me, I would say that 4 to 6 times the slow boys normally pick it up in that sometimes that you can put a 500-gram male in there, and half an hour later he's wrapped round the tail of this 2,000-gram female, and he's right up in there, and if she wings her tail, he's just going to be holding on for dear life, you know. And then you get others that they need a few visits, they need to work that stuff out slowly, you know? So at 4 times in his whole life, I wouldn't be panicking yet, you know. I'd be and as well that some of these young males, they're very sort of in and out. They're not in there like the big boys for like 24, 36 hours. I had a situation this season where I thought one of my males wasn't doing the job because I check my animals normally on the next day after I get home from work. I started checking him in the morning before leaving to work, and he was locked most mornings. But by the time I got home and checked at the time that I normally check, he unlocked already. So if I didn't check him in the morning, I would constantly think that he wasn't actually locking. Yeah. Right. Because some of the younger ones, they don't stay locked for so long. Yeah. They tend to be like in and out, you know. They do their job. They probably, as well, they're young, they're little, they probably don't have the stamina, the strength to hang on to that big girl for that long, right? I mean, I don't know how that stuff works.
Going for a ride.
Easily stimulated.
Yeah, you know, we weren't much good when we were young kids, right? You know, we got overexcited and stuff like that. So, you know, why should they be any different? Logan's laughing. What's the matter, Logan?
I thought it was funny. It's true.
Just imagine this little dude hanging on. She just picks her tail up.
Right. Yeah.
She starts bouncing. Bang, 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 bang. Okay, now we're getting dirty. I did
actually have that once. I wasn't going to use this male this young, but basically he was a replacement for a male that he just wasn't any good. But I'd already started the season, and then I got this male in fairly young, and he gave me clutches. I paired him at 450 grams at the beginning of the season, but he was one of those males that he was taking food every week right through the breeding season, and actually was a good sized male by the following March because eaten all year.
Right.
But some of them are quite. I said to Gage, I'm a Gage. You know, he's got maybe another 2-3 weeks, and if he doesn't start eating, I'm gonna have to call him off because he's not the biggest male, and
You're breaking up, Mike.
oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
You had
really
the Mr. Roboto.
Right, I tell you what, I'm gonna leave completely, Gage. Yeah,
Okay.
and come back in again rather than just leave the street and be on the backstage. Come in and see
Okay.
if that helps.
Well,
Guys,
you-
I'm going to be back in 1 minute. Sorry for the technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
After these
Can we
messages,
be experimenting some technological differences?
yeah. Man, I love that movie.
Moon over Miami in the house.
What's happening, Rudy?
Good. That's that good.
Let's see. What do we have in the chat? Ken just picked up an awesome Huffman hypo today on a trade.
Yeah, you
Nice.
should send some pictures of that.
Oh yeah. How about now? How about now?
Back.
And we have a mic.
We can
Hello,
see.
hello.
Welcome back.
Welcome, welcome. Any good?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Much better. Much better.
Good. What's been going on since I've been gone? Not that I've been gone very long. What's going on?
We said, what's up to Moons over Miami?
We already figured out everything.
He needs to start weightlifting. Who needs to start a weightlifting? Ledka, what's your missus talking about? Look.
I think she was talking about the little young snake having trouble
Oh,
hanging
okay.
on.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, he does. They do, some of them. But, you
What's
know,
up, Ashley?
look-
What up, Ashley?
What's happening?
Of course I have Instagram. Ken? Clown Scientist.
oh, talking, Eric, I presume you're in the chat there, Eric. Can you do us a favor and drop the link to Gage's channel, if you don't mind, so that people know where to go for the after party. It's like his name is here on the screen, but the second eye is in the east is
No, I
missing.
fixed it. I fixed it.
You fixed it.
Yeah. It's Clown Scientist.
Okay. There you go.
Makes it
You fixed it.
easy.
You didn't even tell me, Gage.
We were all sitting there. I thought you knew.
No, I didn't know.
My bad. My bad. Oh wow. Let's see if we can share this. You guys want to see Ken's Huffman hypo?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see it.
It's a Huffman hypo, you said.
Yeah, let's see if I can figure this out.
Freaking beautiful, I bet.
Bomb has a really nice Huffman pied, right?
Yeah.
I've seen
Yeah.
Huffman pied. Really, really cool looking animal. Really, really cool looking animal.
Absolutely.
Most of the Huffman Pies I've seen have a fairly, I wouldn't say they're low white. I wouldn't say they're low white, but they seem to be not a particularly high white.
Right.
Zach's saying something here. This is for you, Logan.
Okay.
But certainly a really, really rich color, right? AJ, like a really, really nice light tone. I did really like the tone on that animal.
Definitely. Oh wow. Really?
Mine's lagging. I don't. Is it up there already?
It's up there already,
Yeah, we have to
Gage.
click on one of the pictures to bring it up bigger.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
click on the picture because you've just got the page up.
All right,
Once
hold
you
on
can
a
see
second.
it,
What is
Yeah.
going on?
the images up.
Sweet snake, bruh.
It's not opening the picture.
Huh.
Never mind. Maybe you have to open it before you open it onto StreamYard.
Suggestions. Hey,
He said it's orange.
It's orange.
on.
What's going on there, guys?
Well, I don't know what's going on now.
I'll remove that. Leave that. I'll get rid of that.
Yeah, we can't.
All right,
Play
you
video.
handle it.
All right, you've done it. You've done
You
it.
handle it.
No, you've done it. You've done it. Sorry, people. We're not very good at this. We're just some old guys that sit around and talk shit. So,
Right.
yeah, disclaimer. We don't claim to know anything or where the good weed is. So.
Oh,
It's a good
go
one.
now.
So when's the next show, guys? When's the next big show? There's Arlington was last week. There's a Tinley coming up soon, isn't there? In a couple of weeks or 3
Oh,
weeks.
yeah, March.
March Tinley, right? Is that the beginning of March or?
I'm not sure.
And then there's other local and super shows, and you're all
Right.
really, really lucky, man. You know that the truth of the matter is that in the UK, there's just no opportunity for people to go to these out of reptile gatherings, shall we call them. So there's a couple of little bits and pieces going on, but
Oh, damn. You got to organize something.
so the animal rights people get there, and you know everybody in this country is just too politically correct. Like they tell them, "Oh, you can't have that show because you keep those animals in those little boxes and this, that, and the other." That's why they shut down the show that we did have. We had one show and they shut it down. Now the only shows that they have are quote unquote members only. You have to become a member to be at the show, and only members can go to the show, so it's not open for the public.
Tammy
up,
in the
guys?
house.
See you,
Gershon
bro.
in the house.
What up? What up? Oh man, it sounds like everything's going with the robot. Or did there for a second.
What's that? He said, I got that Huffman. Yeah,
Oh,
I definitely would have done that swap as well, Kenneth, because I'd much prefer to make Huffman Calico Hypo and Atlantic Labs, because I quite like the Huffman, and everyone who knows me knows that I'm a hypo guy, and I'm definitely not Xantic or Lavender guy. So I would have definitely done that swap as well, Kenneth. I'm with you. I'm definitely with you.
I like that Calico.
Calico is super underrated gene. It does some amazing things. I've got a pewter Calico, and it's insane. It's just insane. It's just a animal. It's got parts of it that are completely faded out. We'll see. I'll just show it to you. I know you will see. And this is the power of Calico here. Okay. So
let me blow you up, Mike.
So there's the power of Calico there. You can see what the Calico this animal. Hey, don't get away.
Love that.
Guys, I'm closer. I'd send you one of these. I've got two of these. One going to. But yeah, that's the Calico for all of that. So yeah, Calico very underrated gene. It's interesting in town, right, AJ? It makes quite a dark animal in town.
A lot of the examples I've seen do.
I think
It's quite a
it's all
sort
kinds
of
of shit when you
animal and quite dark in tone, I think. So.
I still have kind of troubles finding Calico inside a clown, to tell you the truth. Kind of hard to see.
It's hard to find good examples.
I don't know if this will show well, but I'll go and get this animal and give it a shot, okay? It shed gorgeous. Earlier. Gonna stick it on solo.
What is that, Mike?
This a pewter trick Calico.
It's almost like PlayStation controllers or something. That alien heads on something.
On some crack stuff. That was wicked.
Beautiful.
This thing, if I showed you, it's twice the size. This thing came out of the end. It was tiny, and in this, I have a very, very close relationship with this. So it's taken me quite a while. You can see it's calm as well, because this used to be in handled. I nursed this thing back from the death.
Right.
But yeah, Cute little thing. Unfortunately, there's no recessive attached to it, so in another 50 grams or so, it will be going on its way.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful snake.
Oh, this
It's not a good example of yellow belly or face. Instead of calico.
Look at this, guys. I reckon this one might be. This is this one. I'm not sure. I'm going to stick my neck out and say that she's going to pay. She's put all the cocoa out of the way.
Yeah.
She's got a tail. Her tail end is super fat. Her tail is tucked underneath her neck section at the back there.
So how long you think?
This thing might be 10 days max. This is like the one that I'll stick my neck out. Got one here that pretty sure it's lay shed. I think that's the 3-day shed. I think that one had its pre-lay shed a week ago. It's now plotted in, pushed all the cocoa out of the way. We got this one stopped eating already as well, but she's not plotted in yet. She still hasn't had her pre-lay shed. Yeah, she's big. But she gave me 12 eggs last year, so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She's not a monster. There's Calico. That's the male that all of my calico comes from. That's my original calico male.
Nice.
She's in a water bowl. I think she is. Yeah, we're getting there slowly.
Hell yeah.
It's good.
Pastel calico hypo or head hypo. Don't know if there's pastel no blushing on it.
I don't know, Ken. That just looks like a hypo, man.
Doesn't even look calico?
No, I'm pretty sure it's just a hypo. I'm gonna send it to you real quick.
Let's see.
Let's see. Where's my egg?
What, you don't think it's calico that right?
What's that?
You don't think it's calico?
The animal that Ken got that he showed me, I believe, is just a hypo.
And he was sold it as a calico hypo.
Right.
Miss ID. Hey, what is this? That never happens.
Well, yeah. Stuff to tell. What from that picture, you get a little more of the tail. Might be easier. if it's there. But yeah, I didn't really see anything in that photo.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought as well. Yeah, but I'm not very good at this, guys. If I go to look at that photo, I'm going to kick myself out of life. I can't do that. I'm sorry. I'll have to look at it.
Well, like I've had hypo, I've had fire hypo, and I have pastel calico hypo, and that looks like a hypo, maybe a fire hypo, but not calico hypo.
I would presume that Calico Hypo would still have that white pixelation at the bottom, just like a Calico would. It
Right.
just has the hypo layer over the top, right?
Right.
So, in theory, if you can't see, you know, obviously we also know that there can be some quite low expression calicos, but your low expression calico should still be visually be able to see it, right?
Right.
So Ken, I'll take if you are there. I'll take a look at it when we get off the live, Ken, and I'll let you know. I think.
Take some belly.
Guys, I couldn't read that, AJ, because I have to pull it down. Okay, Gaze says okay. Gaze can see all of that. So Gaze, deal with it, brother.
I did.
Whatever he says, just deal with it.
Word.
You say yes to everything. Most things. There are a couple of limitations.
Just a couple. Oh, Ken's following me up with more pictures. Yeah,
Yeah,
bro. That might be a fire hypo.
Well, if everybody else says okay, I say okay as well. AJ, Lucas said okay, and AJ and Gay said okay, so I say okay. I don't know what I'm saying okay to because I can't read it.
We'll get to it when we're done with the live.
Okay.
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 Okay, okay. So just so you know, guys, when we knock off here in a few minutes, we're going to take a break. We're going to have a smoke and a cup of coffee, not like we've been doing without or anything, but what I have. These guys might be trying to be discreet, but I don't give a flying fuck, to be quite honest.
Smoking this little doobie.
And then we're going to be over on Gage's channel where he's fixed the spelling this week because last week we couldn't find him. He was hiding in the shadows because he was spelling his name wrong, but now it's good. Eric has dropped it in there. Look at that, Eric. You're the man. Look at that. There you go.
What
is that
that?
it? Something
That's
else.
not me.
What are you doing, Eric?
He's gonna throw it out there now. Sure.
What do you mean?
What did Alex say? Right in the corner where my screen is broken. Yeah, you do that, Zach.
Lady bruh.
Lady bruh's gonna be in the house for the after party.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Don't miss that.
Gage, what's time is that shit set out for?
6:40.
For like 40 minutes time from now?
Yeah.
What time is that? This 9. Help me, guys. I can't tell
Well,
him.
it's 6:45 here, so that's 9:45 East Coast.
9:40 Standard Eastern. What?
Oh
Eastern
man.
Standard Time.
Yeah.
Yeah, 9:45 Eastern Standard Time.
Yep.
And I'm the
Bite
guy
to
from
eat, take them.
Imagine that. Guys,
Ain't
don't
nowhere.
hit the like button, don't subscribe. There's nothing to see here.
That's all.
Okay, nice to see you all this week. As always, we'll be back next week. We'll be talking shit for an hour. Then we're going to have a break, and then we're going to talk shit for another hour. But we'll see you in a little while. Peace out, everybody.
Bye. We'll see you soon.
See you soon, everyone. Take care.